मैं गंदा हो जाएगा, मैं बताता हूँ साहब को बताना।
नदी बहा पवन चला,
तो ले जाओ।
विजय तेरी ज्योति सी चल चला, भुजा भुजा फड़क फड़क,
वो नहीं बोला,
रक्त
ये
में
गंदा नहीं
धड़क धड़क, धनुष उठा प्रहार कर, तू सबसे पहला वार कर, अग्नि सी धधक धधक, हिरण सी सजग सजग, सिंह सी दहाड़ कर, शंख सी पुकार कर, रुके ना तू, थके ना तू, झुके ना तू, थमे ना तू, सदा चले, थके ना तू, रुके ना तू, झुके ना तू।
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Vice Admiral Ajay Kochar, Ati Vishesh Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Commandant, National Defence Academy, and the entire team of NDA, we welcome you all to the passing out parade of the 145th Corps. This parade ground was named as Khetipal Parade Ground in the everlasting memory of Second Lieutenant Arun Khetipal, an alumnus of the 38th Corps Foxtrot Squadron. He was posthumously awarded the highest gallantry award in the Battle of Basantar in 1971. Across the parade ground, ladies and gentlemen, is the Quartermaster's Fort, providing a majestic backdrop. The structure behind you is the Manoj Pandey Block, named after Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey, who is an alumnus of the 90th Corps Mike Squadron, one of the many military heroes of the Kargil conflict.
The huge white mast that stands dominating the drill square is the mast from the Indian naval ship Mumbai, rigged at the drill square of the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, on 21st May 1955. The mast measures 30.4 meters. It carries the national flag along with the academy flag and symbolizes the height of dedication and devotion that a cadet has towards his duties. This mast has stood mute testimony to the rigors of training of cane drill, sword drill, rifle drill, foot drill and ceremonial drill.
यह परेड मैदान लोकप्रिय रूप से ड्रिल स्क्वायर के नाम से जाना जाता है। यह 450 मीटर एवं 150 मीटर में फैला हुआ एक विशाल मैदान है। अकादमी का अंतर सेवा चरित्र परेड मैदान की लंबाई और चौड़ाई में स्पष्ट झलकता है। यह प्रवेश द्वार में तैनात बंदूकों और ड्रिल स्क्वायर के दोनों कोनों को देखकर स्पष्ट होता है। दो विजेता टैंक मिग-21 विमान, समुद्री विमान और भारतीय नौसेना के जहाजों की प्रतिकृतियां विराट और मुंबई और सबसे ऊपर विशाल मस्तूल तीनों सेनाओं का प्रतिनिधित्व करते हैं।
The aircraft that is seen on the left side of the entrance to the drill square is the Seahawk, single-seater fighter aircraft of the Indian Navy.
It played a central role in the Indo-Pak War of 1971. The Golden Jubilee of West was celebrated in the year 2021. The aircraft to your right is the MiG-21, inducted in the aftermath of 1962
war. It has been the mainstay of the air defense fleet of Indian Air Force till MiG-21 Type 96 aircraft were phased out some years back. However, an upgraded version, the MiG-21 Bison, is still in the service of the nation. This aircraft has played a pivotal role in the 1971 war, Kargil war, and the recent skirmish with Pakistan, wherein Group Captain Abhinandan, Veer Chakra of 104th Corps India Squadron shot down an F-16 aircraft of Pakistan Air Force with this old war horse.
आपके सामने रखे गए दोनों टैंक विजयी हैं। इस टैंक ने भी 1971 में पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ युद्ध में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई थी। ड्रिल सशस्त्र बलों में अनुशासन का आधार है। राष्ट्र को अपने सशस्त्र बलों द्वारा प्रदर्शित अनुशासन के अनुकरणीय मानक पर गर्व है। यहाँ पर इस परेड मैदान में भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों के भावी अधिकारियों के लिए अनुशासन की नींव रखी जाती है।
The Academy Adjutant, Major Praveen Kumar Tiwari, from the 19th Battalion of the Bihar Regiment, is the embodiment of military discipline for the cadets as well as the Academy. He is ably assisted by Assistant Adjutant Major Abhishek Kundliya. The passing out parade marks the grand finale of the term and is held each term with clockwork precision amid ceremony and fanfare on this hallowed ground.
देवियों और सज्जनों, इस अवसर की पवित्रता को ध्यान में रखते हुए और इस संस्था और हमारे शहीद नायकों के सम्मान रूप में हम आपसे अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन को बंद करने का अनुरोध करते हैं। कृपया पासिंग आउट परेड के दौरान बैठे रहें। धन्यवाद।
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now review the stellar performance of the cadets of the 145th course. Among the Army cadets, ACA Jatan Kumar of November Squadron has been awarded the Uttar Pradesh Government Cup for being the best cadet in Specialist Service Subjects, Army. The best cadet in map reading is Squadron Cadet Captain Anup Singh of November Squadron. Academy Cadet Adjutant Jatan Kumar of November Squadron has been awarded the Ashoka Pillar Cup for being the best cadet in weapon training. The best cadet in tactics has been awarded to Squadron Cadet Captain Anup Singh of November Squadron. The Order of Eklavya for excellence in firing has been awarded to Cadet Surender of Romeo Squadron. Bennett pins are awarded to cadets who excel in army service subjects. This term, Bennett pins have been awarded to 11 cadets.
The Government of Madras Cup for standing first in Specialist Naval Service subjects is awarded to Cadet Pratham Nitin Shanbag of Bravo Squadron. The Chief of Naval Staff Trophy, instituted by Admiral O.S. Dawson for standing first in astronavigation, has been awarded to Cadet Pratham Nitin Shanbag of Bravo Squadron. The Seamanship Trophy, presented by Admiral Madhavendra Singh, the then Flag Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Naval Command, has been won by Cadet Himanshu of Delta Squadron. Divisional Cadet Captain Laishram Avinash Singh of Juliet Squadron has won the cup presented by Admiral Sir Mark Pizy for standing second in Specialist Naval Subjects, Navy. Cadet Priyanshu of Alpha Squadron has won the cup presented by Admiral R.D. Katari for being the best helmsman in yachting. Anchor pins have been awarded to 2 cadets.
Amongst the Air Force cadets, Cadet KDS Kundan of Quebec Squadron has won the trophy presented by Government of Hyderabad for standing first in Specialist Service Subjects, Air Force. The Government of Madhya Bharat Cup for being the best cadet in flying has been awarded to Cadet Arshit Singh Yadav of Foxtrot Squadron. Flight Lieutenant PV Afte Trophy for standing first in ground subjects has been awarded to Divisional Cadet Captain S. Madhu of Kilo Squadron. Squadron Leader S. Vasudev Memorial Book Prize for standing second in Specialist Service Subjects has been awarded to Cadet Yash Kalkal of Foxtrot Squadron. Air Force cadets are awarded flying pins for their exceptional performance. Pins have been awarded to 5 cadets in the order of merit in Air Force Service Subjects.
Nasti Vidya Samo, Pandhur Nasti Vidha Sama, Nasti Vidya Samam Vitam, Nasti Vidya Samam Sukham, meaning there is no friend, no companion, no wealth, and no bliss as great as Vidya or knowledge.
देवियों और सज्जनों, अब हम 145 कोर्स की शैक्षणिक उपलब्धियों से आप सबको अवगत कराएंगे। कैडेट क्वार्टर मास्टर सार्जेंट राम प्रसाद गुज्जर क्यूबेक स्क्वाड्रन ने विज्ञान की शाखा में प्रथम आते हुए जनरल के सुंदर जी द्वारा संस्थापित चीफ ऑफ द आर्मी स्टाफ ट्रॉफी जीती है। बटालियन कैडेट कैप्टन प्रथम सिंह गोल्फ स्क्वाड्रन ने कंप्यूटर साइंस की शाखा में उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन करते हुए एडमिरल सुरेश मेहता द्वारा संस्थापित चीफ ऑफ द नेवल स्टाफ ट्रॉफी के विजेता हैं। इस टर्म में किलो स्क्वाड्रन के कैडेट सार्जेंट मेजर विक्रम सिंह ने सामाजिक विज्ञान में प्रथम आते हुए एयर चीफ मार्शल एनसी सूरी द्वारा संस्थापित चीफ ऑफ द एयर स्टाफ ट्रॉफी जीती है। The silver medal for first in overall joint service training program goes to Battalion Cadet Adjutant Abhijit Singh of Quebec Squadron.
Cadets who excel in various sports and physical activities are awarded with merit card, half blue, blue and blazer in the order of proficiency. The silver medal for Best Cadet in Riding has been awarded to Cadet Priyanshu Fosdar of Echo Squadron. Best Cadet in Sailing has been awarded to DCC Aditya Bhatt of Echo Squadron. Best Cadet in Shooting has been awarded to Divisional Cadet Captain Aman Vishwakarma of Kilo Squadron.
राष्ट्रीय रक्षा अकादमी के विशाल परिसर में प्रवेश करते हुए आगंतुक को प्रथम जो चीज प्रभावित करती है वह है कि संपूर्ण अधिरचना प्रकृति की गोद में कितनी सामंजस्यपूर्ण रूप से बसती है और विभिन्न भवन आसपास के वनस्पतियों और जीवों से कितना अच्छी तरह मेल खाते हैं। यहाँ तक कि सहज रूप से देखा जाए तो यह स्पष्ट हो जाता है कि इस संस्थान की प्राथमिकताओं में पर्यावरण को बहुत ऊंचा स्थान दिया गया है। राष्ट्रीय रक्षा अकादमी में सेना प्रशिक्षण के लिए परिसर के भीतर बहुत सारे वन क्षेत्र हैं। इसमें हिरण, मोर और पक्षियों की 115 प्रजातियां पाई जाती हैं। अकादमी में पाए जाने वाले इन पक्षियों और जानवरों में से कई सड़कों के किनारे विभिन्न स्थानों पर प्रदर्शित रंगीन फलकों पर दर्शाए गए हैं। उनके आसपास के वातावरण को सुव्यवस्थित बनाए रखने के लिए बहुत सावधानी बरती जाती है।
यदि किसी को रास्ते से गुजरना है या किसी को ट्रैकिंग करनी है तो उसे तेज धाराओं की लुभावनी सुंदरता, हरे भरे ढलानों पर समृद्ध पत्ते, साथ ही विभिन्न प्रकार के दुर्लभ पक्षियों और जानवरों की प्रशंसा करने के लिए बार बार रुकना होगा, जो प्रकृति प्रेमियों को प्रसन्न करेगा। हम राष्ट्रीय रक्षा अकादमी में बगीचे, फव्वारों, वनस्पतियों और जीवों की प्राकृतिक सुंदरता पर गर्व महसूस करते हैं।
हाँ
Participate in this purification
हाँ
through shock and maintaining their bodies.
हाँ ऑर्डर द्या मला ऑर्डर द्या
Some gentle areas inside the gap. Now, within the gap
Is a perfect example of how human beings can coexist harmoniously with nature.
A word about the history of the National Defense Academy. After the Second World War, a need was felt to train the cadets of the three services jointly, which would enable the warriors of the future to create synergy for combined operations. The idea of a joint services academy was conceived in 1945 with the setting up of the National War Academy Committee under the chairmanship of the then Commander-in-Chief, Field Marshal Sir Claude J. Auchinleck. The objective was to frame the design of an academy for the joint training of the future officers of the three services. The project received impetus when Pandit Nehru foresaw the necessity of completely Indianizing the officer cadre of the armed forces.
To hasten the process, it was decided to start training straight away, and a joint services wing was established in the old prisoners of war barracks at Clementtown, Dehradun on 1st January 1949. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in June 1949 formally inaugurated the Joint Services Wing, and the first course consisting of 190 cadets passed out from Clementtown on 8 December 1950.
40 years later, history was made in 1990 when three alumni of the first course took over as chiefs of their respective services. They were General S. F. Rodrigues, Admiral L. Ramdas, and Air Chief Marshal N. C. Suri. History repeated itself in 2020 when three course mates of the 56th course, General M. M. Naravne, Admiral Karambir Singh, and Air Chief Marshal R. K. S. Bhadoria, took over as chiefs of their respective services.
For the third time in the history of National Defense Academy, course-mates from the 61st course, General Manoj Pandey, Admiral R. Hari Kumar, and Air Chief Marshal V. R. Chaudhary succeeded the course-mates of 56th course and took over as chiefs of their respective services. Furthermore, we are proud to announce that the first two chiefs of defense staff of the Indian Armed Forces, General Bipin Rawat and General Anil Chauhan, had both passed out from this prestigious institution. CDS is the professional head and permanent chairman of Chiefs of Staff Committee. He is the highest ranking uniform officer on active duty in Indian military and chief advisor to the Ministry of Defense.
6 अक्टूबर 1949 पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू द्वारा खड़कवासला में राष्ट्रीय रक्षा अकादमी की नींव रखी गई थी। लगभग 7,000 एकड़ भूमि उस समय बॉम्बे राज्य सरकार द्वारा प्रदान की गई थी। अकादमी का लेआउट आर्किटेक्ट्स की एक टीम द्वारा बनाया गया था, जो उस समय पुणे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के प्रधानाचार्य श्री W.X. मैस्करेनस के नेतृत्व में काम कर रहे थे। अकादमी का बुनियादी ढांचा बनाने में लगभग 5 वर्ष लग गए। जो इमारतें आज आपके समक्ष हैं, यह राजपूताना तथा मुगल आर्किटेक्चर का उत्तम मिश्रण है।
निर्माण के लिए अपेक्षित धनराशि का योगदान कई राज्यों द्वारा किया गया। कैडेटों के रेसिडेंशियल ब्लॉकों का निर्माण इन्हीं धनराशियों से किया गया और उनका नाम योगदान करने वाले राज्यों के नाम पर रखा गया है। अकादमी का प्रशासनिक ब्लॉक, जिसे हम सूडान ब्लॉक के नाम से जानते हैं, इसके निर्माण में कुछ सहयोग सूडान सरकार द्वारा धनराशि के रूप में किया गया था। यह योगदान सूडान सरकार ने भारतीय सैनिकों के दूसरे विश्व युद्ध में उत्तरी अफ्रीकी अभियान के दौरान प्रदर्शित वीरता की सराहना करते हुए किया था।
यहाँ रतेंद्र गौतम की पंक्तियां बहुत सटीक बैठती हैं। मैं एक छोटा सा रेत का टीला ही सही, जलाकर ईंट में तब्दील कर कि मुझे भी घमंड हो। मुझे मंजूर है नींव का पत्थर होना, मुझे मंजूर है नींव का पत्थर होना, बशर्ते मुझ पर बनी इमारत बुलंद हो।
The academy shifted to Khadakwasla from Clementtown in December 1954 and was inaugurated on 16 January 1955 by Shri Morarji Desai, the Chief Minister of the then state of Bombay. 16 January is celebrated every year as the National Defence Academy Day. The first passing out parade on this ground was held on 5th June 1955 when the 10th course passed out. The salute on that auspicious occasion was taken by Shri Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. National Defence Academy's contribution in service to the nation was rewarded on 16 December 1978 when the President of India, Shri Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, presented the colours to this cradle of military leaders in recognition of the glorious services rendered to the nation by the Academy and its alumni. National Defence Academy, India's pioneer institute of tri-services training based in Khadakwasla, Pune, is completing 75 years of its foundation in January 2024.
We are privileged to have the presence of Subedar Major Sanjay Kumar, Paramveer Chakra of the 13th Battalion of the Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, imparting training as an instructor in the Army Training Team of NDA. We also have Olympian Subedar Major Swaran Singh, Arjuna Award recipient, and Risaldar Major Ajay Anand Sawant, Arjuna Award recipient, training cadets in rowing and equitation. A cadet's initiation to the academy requires him to pledge himself to the nation, which is done under the aegis of the adjutant at the Heart of Remembrance, the Sanctum Sanctorum of the National Defence Academy. The hut serves as a constant reminder to the cadets of the lofty traditions of valor, courage, and sacrifice of the predecessors who believed in Naam, Namak, and Nishan. Naam refers to the name of the regiment. Namak means the fidelity to the salt that you have partaken, and Nishan means the respect for the flag or the colors of the regiment. During a cadet stay at the academy, they remind themselves of their pledge to the nation by reciting the NDA pair at the start of each day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cadets you see marching onto the parade ground are contingent markers taking their positions. The rest of their contingents will soon enter the parade ground from the sides of the quartermaster's fort. They will move to the left and to the right of the parade ground and then line up.
देवियों और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि आप सब अपना ध्यान सामने की तरफ ले जाएं। आप देखेंगे कि कंटिंजेंट मार्कर्स अपना स्थान ले रहे हैं। बाकी कंटिंजेंट जल्द ही परेड प्रांगण पर आएंगे और दाएं और बाएं मुड़कर अपने स्थान पर खड़े होंगे।
Today, there are 1,165 cadets on parade. Out of these, 355 cadets of the 145th course will pass out of the National Defence Academy, out of which 212 are Army cadets, 36 Naval cadets, and 107 Air Force cadets. This term, we have 19 international cadets from 10 different countries: Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Myanmar, Sudan, Kyrgyzstan, Tanzania, Uzbekistan, and Bangladesh, passing out with the 145th course. The National Defence Academy has stood as a shining testimony to India's relationship with its friendly foreign countries. This is evident from the fact that the National Defence Academy is presently training 19 cadets from different foreign countries. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of National Defence Academy, we have a contingent of 15 female cadets who are participating in the passing out parade of the 145th course.
One of the greatest distinctions of the Academy is the happy camaraderie that it confers on all cadets, transcending all service barriers. And the squadron plays a vital role in inculcating this bond and spirit. The squadron acts like a home away from home for the cadets, and even when they pass out of the academy and subsequently get commissioned. This squadron spirit translates into regimental spirit and loyalty to the units and formations and guides them throughout their career.
The sound of the bugles, ladies and gentlemen, heralds the entry of the cadets onto the parade ground. And there they come out, marching smartly onto the parade ground to the inspirational tunes of the Academy song, Hum NDA ke Cadet Hain. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the contingents marching onto the parade ground to take their positions. The magnificent charger, atop which the adjutant is astride, is Reliant Robin. This splendid and dynamic charger was born in 2009 and has been allotted to the National Defence Academy by Remount and Veterinary Corps in 2020. This is the 7th parade for Robin as the adjutant's charger in National Defence Academy. Leading the cadets onto the parade ground is Academy Cadet Captain Sarthak. A special attraction of today's parade is the flypast by the Super Demonas. You will see the Super Demonas flown by the instructors of the Air Force training team of NDA in Trishakti formation, symbolizing a victorious future of the passing out course.
Now, a word about drill. Drill inculcates discipline, which is the bedrock of military life. To those of you who have an aesthetic disposition, drill movements will symbolize the very rhyme and rhythm of the poetry of a well-ordered life. And that's precisely the primary aim of this institution, to train our cadets in the art of cultivating a way of life, in which the highest and noblest attributes of discipline, character, and courage are not only blended but also nurtured and nourished.
देवी और सज्जनों, निशान टोली निशान को परेड पर ला रही है। आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि निशान को समुचित सम्मान प्रदान करने हेतु कृपया खड़े हो जाएं तथा जो वर्दी में है वो कृपया अकादमी कैडेट कैप्टन की कमांड पर सल्यूट करें। Ladies and gentlemen, the Nishan Toli will now bring in the President's colors. When the colors are brought in, you're requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute at the word of command of the Academy Cadet Captain.
the President's colors were presented to the National Defense Academy in recognition of the highest standards of training imparted here. It is the privilege of the cadets of the passing out course to carry the President's colors. In keeping with this tradition, the cadets carrying the President's colors to the parade ground are Squadron Cadet Captain Himshikar Kashyap, flanked by Cadet Sergeant Major Kunal Pangal and Cadet Sergeant Major Sanuj Kumar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is now lined up for review. The cadet commanding today's parade is Academy Cadet Captain Laksh. The officer on the charger to your left is the adjutant, Major Praveen Kumar Tiwari, an alumnus of 118th course of National Defense Academy. An infantry officer, he was commissioned into the 19th Battalion of Bihar Regiment as the first commissioned officer of the unit. Possessing varied operational, staff, and instructional experience, the officer has served as a Ghatak platoon commander along the Chinese borders in Sikkim, company commander in super high altitude area along the line of control in Dras sector, and along line of actual control in Arunachal Pradesh. Additionally, he has undertaken the overseas assignment as an instructor with Indian military training team in Bhutan. His experience extends to training officers from friendly foreign nations. A graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, the officer has assumed the appointment of adjutant on 30 June 2023.
He is ably assisted by the Assistant Adjutant Major Abhishek Kundlia. The officer is an alumnus of Charlie Squadron of the 129th course of National Defense Academy. He was commissioned into the 5th Battalion of the 11th Gorkha Rifles, Bogra, in December 2016 after passing out from the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. Major Abhishek Kundlia took over the appointment of Assistant Adjutant in June 2022. The actual footwork of training the cadets of National Defense Academy in all aspects of drill is led by Drill Subedar Major Dharmaraj Gurung from 4th Battalion of the 1st Gorkha Rifles. The Drill Subedar Major served as an instructor at National Defense Academy from 2007 to 2010 and at the Indian Military Academy from 2012 to 2017.
As regards the lineup of contingents on parade, we have 17 squadron-wise contingents, standing as per their positions in the championship banner of spring term 2023. This is followed by the contingent of female cadets, the first batch of whom are in the third term of the academy. Concluding the lineup is the contingent of appointments. In the center of the parade stands the Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors.
Ladies and gentlemen, in today's parade, the first 5 salutes would be dummy salutes, as the dignitaries would be taking the salute would be present only for the final passing out parade.
पासिंग आउट परेड नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी में कैडेटों को दिए जाने वाले प्रशिक्षण का भव्य समापन है। आवश्यकता आधारित करिकुलम की शुरुआत के साथ आत्म अनुशासन प्रशिक्षण का मूल मंत्र है। एक करिकुलम जो अनुशासन के उच्च क्रम को प्रेरित कर सकता है, मानसिक, नैतिक, शारीरिक और सांस्कृतिक स्तर पर आधारित है। देखरेख, मार्गदर्शन और प्रेरणा के साथ लंबे समय तक प्रदान किया गया प्रशिक्षण एक जिम्मेदार दृष्टिकोण के साथ आत्मनिर्भरता के लिए बल प्रदान करता है।
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Major General Sanjeev Dogra, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy. Major General Sanjeev Dogra took over as Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy on 1st December 2021 from Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsyan, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Nausena Medal. He is an alumnus of the 70th course of the National Defence Academy, Defence Services Staff College Wellington, and College of Defence Management, Sikandrabad. On completion of his training at the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, he was commissioned into the 16th Battalion of the Jat Regiment in June 1987. He has done various staff and instructional appointments to include instructor at the Indian Military Training Team, Bhutan, Battalion Commander at Officers Training Academy, Chennai, Directing Staff at College of Defence Management, Sikandrabad, and Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor at Infantry School, Mau. His command tenure includes Command of a Rashtriya Rifles Battalion, Brigade Commander of an Infantry Brigade in the Western Theatre, Commandant, War Gaming and Development Center, and General Officer, commanding of a mountain division along the line of control. Major General Sanjeev Dogra has a rich combat experience, having served in counter-insurgency in Jammu and Kashmir and has served in almost all terrains, including super high altitude area of Siachen Glacier and high altitude region of Kargil. His important staff assignments include Brigade Major of a Mountain Brigade and Brigadier Quartermaster at Officers Training Academy, Gaya. He was Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor at Infantry School, Mau, before assuming the appointment of Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor at National Defence Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Major General Sanjeev Dogra, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Vice Admiral Ajay Kochar, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Commandant, National Defence Academy. Vice Admiral Ajay Kochar assumed the appointment of Commandant, National Defence Academy on 1st April 2022. As an alumnus of the National Defence Academy, Vice Admiral Ajay Kochar was commissioned in the Indian Navy on 1st July 1988. He is a graduate of the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, Naval War College, Mumbai, and Royal College of Defence Studies at United Kingdom. In a career spanning over 34 years, the flag officer has held various challenging command and staff appointments. He has been the fleet commander of the Western Fleet during operational missions, foreign bilateral exercises, and major humanitarian assistance and disaster relief taskings. He has commanded the aircraft carrier INS Vikramaditya, deployed extensively for operations on both east and west coasts. The officer has commissioned INS Trikhand, a frontline frigate for the Navy at Kaliningrad, Russia. His other command appointments include INS Nashak, INS Kirpan, and INS Vibhuti. The staff appointments of the flag officer include Joint Director Naval Plans and Director of Staff Requirements at Integrated Headquarters of Ministry of Defence. Ladies and gentlemen, Vice Admiral Ajay Kochar, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Commandant, National Defence Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Lieutenant General Ajay Kumar Singh, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Yudh Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Command. Lieutenant General Ajay Kumar Singh is an alumnus of St. Gabriel's Academy, Roorkee, National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, and Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. He was commissioned into the 7th Battalion of 11th Gorkha Rifles in December 1984. He is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, and has attended the prestigious Higher Command and National Defence College courses. In his 38 years of distinguished military career, he has the distinction of donating challenging command and staff appointments in varied terrain. He has a vast experience in counter-insurgency, high altitude, glaciated, and desert terrains. He has commanded the 1st Battalion of 11th Gorkha Rifles in intense counter-insurgency environment in Jammu and Kashmir, an independent brigade group in the Run and Creek sector on Western Front, the counter-insurgency force in Jammu and Kashmir, and 3 Shakti Corps in the northeast. The general officer has a rich experience by virtue of serving in varied instructional, staff, and regimental appointments, to include Colonel MO at Military Operations Directorate, Brigadier, Discipline and Vigilance, Adjutant General Branch in Integrated Headquarters of Ministry of Defense, Additional Director General of Military Operations and Director General Operational Logistics and Strategic Movement. He has also served as Deputy Commandant and Commandant of 11 Gorkha Rifles Regimental Center and as Assistant Military Attaché at Pension Paying Office, Dharan with the Military Wing at Embassy of India in Nepal. The General Officer is also Colonel of the Regiment of 11 Gorkha Rifles. The General Officer is an alumnus of Himalayan Mountaineering Institute, Darjeeling. He is a keen trekker and mountaineer, having climbed Mount Rithong at a height of 22,000 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Ajay Kumar Singh, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Yudh Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishish Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Command.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now waiting the arrival of General Anil Chauhan, Param Vishish Seva Medal, Uttam Yudh Seva Medal, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishish Seva Medal, Chief of Defence Staff. General Anil Chauhan is an alumnus of the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla. He was commissioned into the 6th Battalion of the 11th Gorkha Rifles in June 1981 from Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. The officer has vast experience in operations across a wide spectrum of conflict and terrain profiles. He commanded an infantry battalion along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir, a mountain brigade in Manipur, an infantry division in the Kashmir Valley, and a corps in the northeast. The general was General Officer Commanding in Chief, Eastern Command, from 1st September 2019 to 31st May 2021. Post his retirement from active military service, the general served as a military advisor to the National Security Council Secretariat from 20th October 2021 to 29th September 2022. General Chauhan's staff and instructional assignments include instructional tenure at Headquarter Indian Military Training Team, Bhutan, Military Observer on a United Nations mission to Angola, General Staff Officer 1 of a Mountain Division, Director, Perspective and Planning at Army Headquarter, Chief of Staff, Headquarter 15 Corps, and Director General of Discipline, Ceremonial and Welfare. He was the Director General of Military Operations during the Balakot airstrike. General Alan Chauhan is a graduate of the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, the Higher Command, and the National Defence College courses. The officer, during the span of over 40 years of uniform service, has been decorated for distinguished service with the Param Vishesh Seva Medal, Uttam Yudh Seva Medal, Ati Vishesh Seva Medal, Sena Medal, and Vishesh Seva Medal. Academically inclined, the general has authored 2 books, namely Aftermath of a Nuclear Attack and History of the 11th Gorkha Rifles Regimental Center. The general officer assumed the appointment of the Chief of Defence Staff on 30th September 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, General Anil Chauhan, Param Vishesh Seva Medal, Uttam Yudh Seva Medal, Ati Vishesh Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishesh Seva Medal, Chief of Defence Staff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Shri Ramesh Bais, the Governor of Maharashtra. Shri Ramesh Bais was sworn in as the Governor of Maharashtra on 18 Feb 2023, a respected name in the politics of erstwhile state of Madhya Pradesh and the present state of Chhattisgarh. Shri Ramesh Bais has more than 5 decades of experience in parliamentary politics, social work, and organizational work. He has held various responsibilities in public life, ranging from councillor, legislator, and parliamentarian to the Union Minister of the state and now Governor. Born on 2nd August 1947, Mr. Ramesh Bais was educated in Raipur. In 1978, he was elected as the councillor in Raipur Municipal Corporation. He was an elected member from the Madhya Pradesh Legislative Council from 1980 to 1985. In 1989, Shri Ramesh Bais was elected to the Lok Sabha for the first time from Raipur. He went on to set the record of getting elected to the Lok Sabha from Raipur for 7 consecutive terms. In 1998, Shri Ramesh Bais was appointed as the Minister of State in the Ministry of Steel and Mines in the cabinet of Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He has also held the portfolios of Chemical and Fertilizers, Information and Broadcasting, and Environment and Forest. Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to rise when the band plays the tune of the national anthem. देवियों और सज्जनों, राष्ट्रगान की धुन पर आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि आप सब खड़े हो जाएं। Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Ramesh Bais, the Governor of Maharashtra. देवियों और सज्जनों, कृपया अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Major General Sanjeev Dogra, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy. Major General Sanjeev Dogra took over as Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy on 1st December 2021 from Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsen, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Nausena Medal. He is an alumnus of the 70th course of the National Defence Academy, Defence Services Staff College Wellington, and College of Defence Management, Sikandrabad. On completion of his training at the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, he was commissioned into the 16th Battalion of the Jat Regiment in June 1987. He has done various staff and instructional appointments, to include instructor at the Indian Military Training Team, Bhutan, Battalion Commander at Officers Training Academy, Chennai, directing staff at the College of Defence Management, Sikandrabad, and Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor at Infantry School, Mau. His command tenure includes command of a Rashtriya Rifles battalion, brigade commander of an infantry brigade in the Western Theatre, commandant, war gaming and development center, and general officer commanding of a mountain division along the line of control. Major General Sanjeev Dogra has a rich combat experience, having served in counterinsurgency in Jammu and Kashmir and has served in almost all terrains, including super high altitude area of Siachen Glacier and high altitude region of Kargil. His important staff assignments include Brigade Major of a Mountain Brigade and Brigadier Quartermaster at Officers Training Academy, Gaya. He was Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor at Infantry School, Mau, before assuming the appointment of Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor at National Defense Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Major General Sanjeev Dogra, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defense Academy, the reviewing officer of today's parade. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the first flypast, wherein we had 3 Chetak helicopters in ensign formation.
महोदय, राष्ट्रीय रक्षा अकादमी 145 कोर्स दीक्षांत समारोह परेड 1235 कैडेट फ्रंट पर परेड निरीक्षण कैडेट हाजिर है। Romeo Scudden Carrara! Bucky Parade! Good! Run!
The number of our alumni who have been decorated in war is legion. Most of them have had their baptism with fire in the wars since independence. Some where blizzards and snowstorms rule. Some where the wind blows full of sand. Some where the waves hold argument with the sky, and some in the uncharted space above. But like professional soldiers, they were conscious of the hazards of the profession they had chosen and were conscious of the contribution they were making to safeguard the sovereignty of our nation. In this long march to glory, our alumni have demonstrated exemplary courage and dedication, both in war and peace. They have defended our borders, kept the territorial waters safe for the nation, and touched its sky with glory. The list of our alumni who have distinguished themselves in war would read like a veritable who's who of Indian heroes. Till date, these heroes have been awarded 3 Paramveer Chakra, 32 Mahavir Chakra, 162 Veer Chakra, 12 Ashok Chakra, 45 Kirti Chakra, and 152 Shaurya Chakra.
The reviewing officer will now review the parade. Leading the lineup is the contingent of Romeo Squadron, proudly carrying the Chiefs of Staff banner. The second contingent is of Quebec Squadron. The third contingent is of Hunter Squadron. The fourth contingent is of Lima Squadron. The fifth contingent is of November Squadron. The sixth contingent is of Foxtrot Squadron. The seventh contingent is of Juliet Squadron. The eighth contingent is of Oscar Squadron. The ninth contingent is of Golf Squadron. The Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors. The contingent of Senior Cadets. The 11th contingent is of Bravo Squadron. The 12th contingent is of Delta Squadron. The 13th contingent is of Kilo Squadron. The 14th contingent is of Mike Squadron. The 15th contingent is of Charlie Squadron. The 16th contingent is of India Squadron. The 17th contingent is of Panther Squadron. The 18th contingent is of Alpha Squadron. The contingent of female cadets. Concluding the lineup is the appointments contingent led by Battalion Cadet Captain Sarthak.
The list of achievements of National Defense Academy alumni is endless. Apart from gallantry in war, our alumni have displayed exemplary courage and self-sacrifice, even while they've been away from the battlefield.
The Ashok Chakra, the highest peacetime gallantry award winners of National Defense Academy, are 2nd Lieutenant P.M. Raman, 6th Course, Alpha Squadron; Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, 35th Course, Juliet Squadron; Colonel N.J. Nair, 38th Course, India Squadron; Major Sudhir Kumar Walia, 72nd Course, Juliet Squadron; Captain A.S. Jasrotia, 73rd Course, Echo Squadron; Major R.K. June, 78th Course, Kilo Squadron; 2nd Lieutenant Rakesh Singh, 79th Course, Bravo Squadron; 2nd Lieutenant Puneet Nath Dutt, 87th Course, Echo Squadron; Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan, 94th Course, Oscar Squadron; Major Mohit Sharma, 95th Course, India Squadron; Major D. Raghuraman, 95th Course, November Squadron; and Captain Harshan Rahul, 101st Course, Gold Squadron.
The cadets of National Defense Academy follow in the footsteps of some of our illustrious alumni who have scaled the highest peaks in the Himalayas, sailed around the world, and also done the country proud on the sports field. Some of those whom we mention with special pride are Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, Ashok Chakra, the first Indian to enter space; Commander Dilip Dhonde, Shaurya Chakra, the first Indian solo circumnavigator of the globe; Captain H.D. Motiwala, who became the first Indian to be awarded the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, Dronacharya Award, and the Arjuna Award for yachting; Wing Commander Yashwant Anil Narayan Petkar swam across the English Channel twice, creating national and Asian record.
मेजर अभिजीत सिंह माउंट एवरेस्ट चढ़ने वाले पहले पूर्व अलमनस हैं। अर्जुन पुरस्कार प्राप्त करने वाले कर्नल राजवर्धन सिंह राठौड़ ने एथेंस ओलंपिक 2004 में डबल ट्रैप शूटिंग में रजत पदक प्राप्त किया।
Captain Atul Sinha and Lieutenant Commander Farooq Tarapur represented India in yachting and sailing in the 16th Asian Games held in 2010 in China and won the silver medal. Captain Sinha, a Chhatrapati Shivaji Award recipient, also mentored Team Navika Sagar Parikrama and completed the Cape to Rio race in a record time of 20.8 days.
Ikat ko naman Tenchalsan Macet Kujirgam Ramyas Kanan Akap Barat Dana Chilgam Dana Mord Ishwan Talat Dana Tisha Pataman Dana Bat Talat Barat Basat Chal Chal
You can now see the cadets march forward to the martial tunes of Kadam Kadam Badhai Cha. Ladies and gentlemen, this parade is accompanied by flypast. The first one was with 3 Chetak helicopters. The formation was led by Group Captain Sai Kiran, 105th Coast Oscar Squadron, co-piloted by Flight Lieutenant Ashish, 133rd Coast Delta Squadron. The second helicopter was flown by Wing Commander Gagan Sikri, 108th Coast Charlie Squadron, assisted by Squadron Leader Praveen. The third helicopter was flown by Wing Commander Khushbu Gupta. Along with her was Flight Lieutenant Anupam Patil, 130th Coast Romeo Squadron. The second flypast will be with 3 Super Demona aircraft as the first squadron approaches the dais. The third flypast will be by 3 Advanced Light Helicopter Dhruv when the parade salutes the reviewing officer after the Samiksha Karan. The fourth flypast will be by 3 Su-30 aircraft as the Nishan is being carried off the parade ground. The fifth flypast is by 3 Su-30 aircraft when the entire parade crosses the Antim Park.
In all nations, martial music has accompanied feats of arms, serving the twofold purpose of inspiring the troops to fight and as a method of conveying orders. It was used in times of battle as a means of exciting that grand passion which the fiercest of orations could not. Playing the inspiring music today, we have 4 bands. These bands are the National Defence Academy Military Band, led by Subedar S.G. Pandyan, the National Defence Academy Pipe and Drums Band, led by Naib Subedar B.M. Kamble, the 24 Maratha Light Infantry Band, led by Subedar Sanjay Kumar, and the 1 EMB Sikandrabad Band, led by Subedar Chandradat.
देवियों और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान टोली निशान के साथ आपके सामने से गुजरे तब कृपया खड़े हों तथा जो वर्दी में हैं वे कृपया सल्यूट कर निशान को सम्मान प्रदान करें. Ladies and gentlemen, when the Nishan Toli passes in front of you, you're requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute as a mark of respect for the President's colors.
followed by the cadets of Romeo Squadron, proudly carrying the Chiefs of Staff banner. The contingent is led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ankit Singh. The contingent of Quebec Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Jaspreet Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a short while, you'll witness 3 Superdoma aircrafts fly over the parade ground from your left in 3 Shakti formation.
The contingent of Hunter Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Arjun Kathak. Here comes the contingent of Lima Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Shashank Tiwari. Following them is Squadron Cadet Captain Anup Singh, leading the contingent of November Squadron. They're followed by the Foxtrot Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Abhishek Bundi. The contingent of Tulip Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Hemant Kumar. Here comes Squadron Cadet Captain Tanuj Kumar, leading the contingent of Oscar Squadron. The contingent of Ball Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ayush Shah. The Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors.
The contingent of senior cadets, led by Academy Cadet Adjutant Jatin Kumar. The contingent of Bravo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Nishant. Squadron Cadet Captain Gurram Dilip, leading the contingent of Delta Squadron. The contingent of Kilo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ayush Kalia. The contingent of Mike Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Abhishek Kumar. And here comes Squadron Cadet Captain Indish Huidra, leading the contingent of Charlie Squadron. And here is Squadron Cadet Captain Mayank Dhyani, leading the contingent of India Squadron. The contingent of Panther Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Devdutt Mullapalli. Squadron Cadet Captain Pawan Patil, leading the contingent of Alpha Squadron. And ladies and gentlemen, you witness march past, saluting the president, led by squadron cadet captain Disney Abhishek. Concluding the lineup is the appointments contingent, led by battalion cadet captain Sarthak. And finally, Major Praveen Kumar Tiwari, Adjutant, National Defence Academy, saluting the reviewing officer on his charger, Reliant Robin.
The cadets of this institution have been consistent in making the most of the excellent all-round training facilities available at the academy. One important aspect of training in National Defence Academy is the camps they attend during their second, fourth and sixth term. The participation in these camps in the academy prepares them for further military challenges and helps in building an overall sense of camaraderie, bond harmony, team spirit, and quick adaptation to unknown and difficult conditions.
Ladies and gentlemen, among various sports events which happened during autumn term 23, the inter-squadron volleyball competition was won by Panther Squadron. The inter-squadron football competition was won by Charlie Squadron. The inter-squadron boxing competition was won by Oscar Squadron. The inter-squadron squash competition was won by Panther Squadron. And the inter-squadron cross-country competition, which tests the physical and mental endurance of our young cadets, was won by Golf Squadron.
Ladies and gentlemen, the equestrian training team of National Defence Academy has been performing exceedingly well in various equestrian and polo competitions at regional, services and national levels. This training team has won a total of 19 medals in the Army Equestrian Championship, which includes 6 gold, 5 silver, 8 bronze and various highly recommended positions. Apart from individual gold and bronze medals, the cadets bagged various team medals as well. A total of 6 merit cards were awarded to cadets in autumn term 2023 on the basis of their exceptional performance in riding.
Ladies and gentlemen, it goes without saying that the primary aim of this institution is to produce military leaders. The results of the training here are seen in the many wars India has fought over the years and the senior appointments achieved by the alumni. The National Defence Academy can take justifiable pride in the fact that its alumni have brought glory to themselves and their alma mater on the battlefield time and again. The number of gallantry awards won by our alumni is the ample testimony to this fact. We are happy that our cadets do us proud, not only on the battlefield, but on the sports field as well. Over the years, our alumni have been providing most of the senior leadership in the 3 services.
परीक्षा क्रम में मत सर चल Parade! General Salute! Salamat! Just! Parade! Punjab! Just! Parade! Dash! Run!
Ladies and gentlemen, as you look to the extreme left, you can see Divisional Cadet Captain S. Logeshwar from Romeo Squadron coming to hand over the Chiefs of Staff banner to Drill Instructor Company Havaldar Major Pankaj Thakur of the 23rd Punjab Regiment, who is receiving this on behalf of the Academy so that it can now be presented to the squadron that has won the championship this term. Earlier, we had the Commandant's banner for the champion squadron. The Chiefs of Staff banner was instituted during autumn term 1980. Bravo Squadron was the first to win it then.
Behold, ladies and gentlemen, please look ahead. You can see 3 ALH troops approaching the quarterdeck in route formation.
Ladies and gentlemen, on today's parade, we have both male and female cadets as cane orderlies. These cadets are Cadet Surya Dev, Cadet Norton Mete, Cadet Aditya Singh Rana, Cadet Indraneel Singh Rao, Cadet Shivani Singh, and Cadet Ayushi Patel.
The reviewing officer will present medals to the award winners in a short while. The silver medal for the best cadet in drill is awarded to Academy Cadet Adjutant Jatin Kumar of November Squadron. The silver medal for the best cadet in physical training is awarded to Cadet Gimbo Dorji of November Squadron. The silver medal to the best sportsman of the passing out course goes to Battalion Cadet Captain Pratham Singh of Golf Squadron. Winner of the Chiefs of Staff banner, Delta Squadron.
The silver medal for the best cadet in drill is awarded to the cadet who had displayed the highest standards of military bearing, turnout, word of command, and in-drill movement during his entire stay in the academy. The silver medal for the best cadet in physical training is awarded to the cadet who had displayed the highest standards of physical proficiency during his entire stay in the academy. Squadron Cadet Captain Gurram Dilip of Delta Squadron will receive the Chiefs of Staff banner. The pride of these 4 young men is evident as they march forward to receive their well-deserved awards. The training at National Defence Academy inculcates in cadets qualities of leadership and a drive to excel. A cadet is transformed into an officer and a gentleman.
Prepare! Select! Prepare! Weapons! Kick!
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, a carrier belt is being slung over the shoulder of Squadron Cadet Captain Gurram Dilip of Delta Squadron so that he can now receive the coveted Chiefs of Staff banner. The reviewing officer is now requested to present medals to the award winners and the Chiefs of Staff banner to the champion squadron of this term. The silver medal for the best cadet in drill is awarded to Academy Cadet Adjutant Jatin Kumar of November Squadron. The silver medal for the best cadet in physical training is awarded to Cadet Gimbo Dorji of November Squadron. The silver medal to the best sportsman of the passing out course goes to Battalion Cadet Captain Pratham Singh of Golf Squadron. Winner of Chiefs of Staff banner, Delta Squadron.
Prepare! Because kick! Prepare! Select! Prepare! Picture! Mud! Prepare! Mud serve! Attention!
इन कैडेटों ने न केवल अपने स्क्वाड्रन का नाम गौरवान्वित किया है, बल्कि अपने माता पिता का शीश भी गर्व से ऊंचा कर दिया है।
डेल्टा स्क्वाड्रन के कैडेटों के लिए भी यह अत्यंत हर्ष व उल्लास का समय है कि उन्होंने पढ़ाई, शारीरिक प्रशिक्षण, खेलकूद व कवायद जैसी गतिविधियों में अपनी महारत साबित कर चीफ्स ऑफ स्टाफ के प्रतिष्ठित ध्वज को प्राप्त किया है। चैंपियन स्क्वाड्रन होने के कारण डेल्टा स्क्वाड्रन के कैडेट अब दाहिने कंधे पर लैंड लगाने के साथ साथ अपने स्क्वाड्रन भवन के आगे 2 समारोहिक तोपें भी रख सकते हैं। साथ ही वे अपने स्क्वाड्रन भवन पर चीफ्स ऑफ स्टाफ के प्रतिष्ठित ध्वज को फहरा सकते हैं।
The reviewing officer is requested to kindly address the parade.
Brigadier Vijay Kala Sena Medal, Brigadier Manish Bakshi, Professor O.P. Shukla, Principal, officers, members of faculty and staff, distinguished guests, cadets on parade, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to be here this morning to address these bright and confident cadets who stand tall in front of me and are the budding leaders of the Indian Armed Forces. Cadets, your fine display of drill and immaculate turnout is a testimony to the hard work that you have put in and is a true reflection to the high standards of training that you have undergone over the last 3 years. From the very dawn of this great institution, 75 years have passed by, and this tradition of a grand finale in the form of a passing out parade has remained a constant, showcasing the discipline and immaculate turnout of the cadets of every passing out course. I therefore congratulate you cadets for this fine spectacle of precision parade and also commend the adjutant and his drill staff for training you to attain these standards. Cadets, your stay at NDA, you were exposed to a number of disciplines like academic subjects, service-specific training, physical fitness, sports, games, swimming, riding, drill, etc. However, the most important skill that you have acquired is that of leadership. NDA is known as the cradle of military leadership. There can be no better place than NDA to transform young boys like you were 3 years ago with dreams in your eyes into military leaders, and there can be no better team than the team of instructors posted at NDA to undertake this daunting task. Gentlemen, remember, irrespective of the arm or service that you eventually join, you will be leaders of men. Leaders who will be expected to lead their men and women into battle one fine day. You need to prepare for that important day, for you just cannot fail. There is no option but to win. You have already acquired the basic skill set needed by military leaders. However, since we live in uncertain times in terms of changing geopolitical scenarios and frequent shifts in the technological thresholds, you need to de-skill, reskill, and upskill frequently. Your training, learning, and education has to be a continuous process. There is no room for stagnation. Throughout your military careers, you will be expected to seek information, anticipate changes, evaluate skills and abilities that are needed to adapt yourself in time to meet the environmental changes. Since leadership is central to your task and training, remember that there are 3 important facets of a good leader. These are what a leader is, what a leader knows, and what a leader does. What a leader is gets reflected by his or her character. In your case, by your unimpatchable character. Higher standards of honesty and integrity are enshrined in the NDA Honor Code, which must be an integral part of your conduct and lifestyle. A good leader is one who is extremely strict with himself and does not fall to any form of temptation. At times, the temptation and pseudo reasons to choose the easier wrong will be intense and compelling. It is here that the strong character that you have developed at NDA will stand you as a rock as you choose the harder right. The men and women you command will take no time to understand your intentions and will follow you on the path of this righteousness. At the same time, cultivate humility and selflessness. Humility will enable you to put yourself in the shoes of your men and women, and selflessness will provoke you to serve your men and women better. Remember, to command is to serve. Nothing more, nothing less. The second facet of a successful leader is what a leader knows. As a successful leader, you must always be well-read, have high situational awareness, and be extremely proficient in whatever task is assigned to you. There is no alternative to high standard of professional knowledge. It is not only know what part of it, but also know how part, which is very important for a leader of your stature. Remember, merely acquiring the prescribed knowledge will only make you an average officer. To be successful, you need to develop additional skills and abilities that will help you to attain perfection. The third and the most important facet of a good leader is what a leader does. What you do as a leader will inspire and motivate your command. What you do as a leader will compel your men and women to follow you with utmost trust and faith. It is not a mere coincidence that I speak to you today standing on 2nd Lieutenant Arun Khatarpal Parade Ground in front of Captain Manoj Pandey Block and adjacent to Captain Gurbachan Singh Salaria Square. All these 3 great sons of India were leaders of higher standards who led their men by their professional example and were awarded the Paramveer Chakras. I have walked over the Khalubar Ridge and know how difficult it was for Captain Manoj Pandey to attain victory for his motherland. Cadets, today you stand at the threshold of a promising future. Life seems full of infinite opportunities, and I can see that you are filled with hope and unbound optimism. You will soon be joining your respective pre-commissioned training academies, where you have no choice but to excel in all facets of training. You will be representing NDA in these academies and have to ensure that the flag of NDA continues to fly high at all times. NDA was and will continue to be your home. At NDA, you were constantly nurtured, guided, corrected, and mentored by our team of instructors. However, as you complete your service-specific training at the finishing academies and are commissioned as officers, you will realize that independence comes with many responsibilities. Beyond the sheltered portals of your academies, you will be left to your own skills, your own abilities, your own decisions that will shape your destiny. It is then that the true worth of your training and character will be tried and tested. Finally, my dear cadets, I would like each one of you to take time off your daily routine to review and reflect on your short and long-term goals and carry out course corrections if needed. This daily habit will enable you to measure your progress in all spheres of your life and help you to gradually evolve into more mature and satisfied human beings. The path you have chosen is not an easy one, but it is a noble one. May God be your guiding light always as you embark onto new shores. I wish you all, the cadets of the 145th course, the very best for your careers ahead. Godspeed and Jai Hind.
Parade! Sav! Nishan to land! Nishan God! Heads up!
देवियों और सज्जनों, निशान टोली निशान को परेड प्रांगण से बाहर ले जा रही है। आपसे अनुरोध है कि निशान को सम्मान प्रदान करने हेतु कृपया खड़े हो जाएं और जो वर्दी में है वे अकादमी कैडेट कप्तान की कमांड पर सल्यूट करें।
Nishan to land! March yourself! Heads up! Nishan to land! Tainat Nishan for the command! Tainat! Strike! Agamat! Parade! Nishan ko salamat dekat! Selamat! Sas!
If you look straight ahead, you'll see 3 Su-30 aircrafts approaching the quarter deck, bidding farewell to the passing out course.
The President's Color Award is one of the highest honor that is bestowed upon any military unit. It is also known as Rashtrapati Ka Nishan in Hindi. A special flag known as a Nishan is given to the unit as part of the award. The President's Color Award is a prestigious honor awarded by the President, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of India, to the Armed Forces unit that has rendered exceptional service to the nation. While the practice of carrying colors into battle has stopped, the tradition of receiving, holding, and parading the color continues even today.
Parade! March
अब कैडेट परेड की समाप्ति के लिए अपना अपना स्थान ले रहे हैं। दीक्षांत समारोह का गौरव, वह गरिमा से पूर्ण ये अवसर कैडेटों के 3 वर्षों के कठिन परिश्रम का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण दिन है।
The cadets are now forming up in preparation for the culmination of the parade. The cadets of the passing out course proceed towards the Antim Pug at the quarterdeck. The Antim Pug is marked at the quarterdeck, which symbolizes the passing out of cadets of the 145th course. Later, when the band will play the lilting tune of All Lang Syne, which will take most of you down the memory lane, the junior cadets will go back to the quartermaster fold, away from you, and the cadets of the passing out course will march towards the quarterdeck. The parade will culminate with cadets of the passing out course and the junior courses, forming up and marching slow.
Crossing the threshold of the quarterdeck enables them to join the galaxy of National Defense Academy alumni. This is a day of mixed sentiments. The joy of success and sorrow of separation stand as a testimony to the firm concepts of discipline and determination which molds them as young leaders. The passing out parade is a moment of retrospection to see how discipline has shaped our young cadets. Discipline has always been the bedrock of training at the National Defense Academy. As old order changes, yielding place to new, the discipline at National Defense Academy has been given new directions without changing its basic fabric.
संभल करो वीरे चाल सब अंतिम पग से गुजरेगा परेड दाहिने बाएं को दाहिने बाएं सब धीरे चल
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and days of all lang syne? These lines are a fitting tribute to the days gone by of lifelong friendships and unbreakable bond between the cadets of the dry services established at the National Defense Academy during their years of training. These cadets pass out of National Defense Academy for the second lap of their journey in their different academies, but with a deep sense of connection between them, developed at their alma mater. The junior cadets are now marching back towards the quartermaster's fort, while the cadets of the 145th course march towards the quarterdeck. They will step on the quarterdeck, salute the national flag, and bid farewell to the academy, their home for the past 3 years.
If you look to the left and to the right of the quarterdeck, you will see cadets manning the Jacob's ladders on the quarterdeck mast. These cadets belong to the first term of the academy. They will cheer the cadets of the passing out course. There will be a fly past to honor the success of the passing out course as the cadets approach the quarterdeck. We wish the cadets of the 145th course good fortune and glorious years of service to the nation in keeping up with the highest traditions of the academy and living up to its motto of service before self.
सच है, विपत्ति जब आती है, कायर को ही टहलाती है। सूरमा नहीं विचलित होते, क्षण एक नहीं धीरज खोते। विघ्नों को गले लगाते हैं, कांटों में राह बनाते हैं, शूलों को मूल नसाते हैं, बढ़ खुद विपत्ति पर छाते हैं।
आज 145 कोर्स के कैडेट्स इसी दृढ़ निश्चय व इन्हीं फौलादी इरादों के साथ जीवन के अगले पड़ाव की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं।
It is this discipline and loyalty that the nation is proud of in every warrior, which are painstakingly developed and ingrained here at the National Defense Academy. National Defense Academy stands for traditions built over years of experience with excellence to training and hard work. Culture growing out of such traditions has molded every generation of cadets in a uniform pattern.
Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the solemnity of the occasion, we request you to remain seated while the passing out course cadets are in the process of taking formal leave of the academy. You're requested to leave the parade ground only after the reviewing officer and other senior dignitaries have departed. देवियों और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब पासिंग आउट कोर्स के कैडेट धीरे चाल से क्वार्टर डेक से गुजरे, तब अपना स्थान तब तक न छोड़ें जब तक मुख्य अतिथि प्रस्थान न करें।
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet the triumph and disaster and treat those imposters just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken in stoop, and build them up with worn out tools.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you. If all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more you, you'll be a man, my son.
Being an officer means above all being a leader of men. National Defense Academy is the ideal opportunity for young cadets to imbibe important aspects of leadership like courage, stamina, team spirit, physical fitness, mental toughness, and the will to win. This value system is very faithfully upheld by all the cadets of the academy. In fact, they tend to develop a motto which says, winning is not everything, it is the only thing. And so we bid adieu to the 145th course, wishing them well in their journey ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the Academy Cadet Adjutant and the Academy Cadet Captain are now approaching the quarter deck.
If you look straight ahead, you will see 3 Su-30 aircrafts approaching the quarter deck, bidding farewell to the passing out course.
The fragrance in the air of the National Defense Academy is enough to raise a storm of nostalgia in the minds of not only its alumni but also those who have had a sojourn here. The passing out parade is thus not the end but a beginning.